Ah, I like this place. That's my chair right here, if you can see. I'll go small. See right here, this is my big comfy chair where I sit. And over here, this is where my guests go. And this is the chat box. I bought a lovely red and blue frame to match my colors. I love red and blue. Blue is my favorite color, and red is my brother's favorite color. So that's why the chat has that chat box. So you're in that nice comfy sofa right there. And as you can see down here by the side of my chair, I've got a little fire extinguisher in case Chad acts up or some of my guests do. I just... So there's that. I got the smoke detector up above. Ah, the smoke detector. By law, we are required to have it. But I unplugged mine. Because I smoke all the time. I don't want that fucking thing going every time I'm on a show. I mean, come on, give me a fucking break. And that desk in the middle of the stage. This desk right here. That was a beautiful desk. I spent a lot of money on that desk, and all the color fell out of it. All that part that used to be white, it used to be blue. But, like I said, the color fell out of it, so it was... But it's here, and it's for GEEP. I got my television right here, a nice big screen TV. It's a surprise what appears on there. Find out by following. Anyway, so there's that. And in case you can't tell, well, if you've been looking in the back, way over here. If I go back, tonka, 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 tonka. Right there, that'd be my shower. That's where I go to clean myself in the morning. Yes, I live here. What the fuck was that? Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I don't think it was anything, but... Yeah, could be that fucking raccoon. Anyway, moving on to the next part of the stage. The bed. Ah, big, luxurious, and soft. I love it so. And it's positioned right where I've always wanted a bed to be positioned. Sandwiched between a refrigerator and a toilet. Now that's what I call living in luxury. Want to know what I spend most of the money on? Installing that motherfucking toilet. The contractors were looking at me like I'm crazy. But I'm like, have you ever woken up in the middle of the night and realized you had to take a shit or a piss? I have, far too often. I also told them I wouldn't pay them unless they put in the toilet, and made sure it was state-of-the-art plumbing, state-of-the-art pipes, state-of-the-art shit-flushing equipment, bottom line. And they did it, and I paid them, and I am happy, because I have shitted up many times next to my bed without really thinking I'm awake. So it's like, instead of sleepwalking, it's sleep shitting, or sleep pissing. Anyway, and it doesn't really matter that it's right next to my bed. I'm aware of, when you flush the toilet, fecal particles sprout out in the air, let you close the lid, and even then they eke out. But I have no nose, so it's not a problem for me. By the way, you can't tell I'm sitting on my chair right now. Yeah, I mean, there's a story why I really need that toilet there. I used to live in this danky old apartment building on the South side. Yeah, I hear you call it South. We call it here the South side. I used to live in there. I had this awful neighbor. He was a real pisshead, angry about everything. Even if you want to give him a compliment, he was right across the hall. And if you wanted to give him food or just say hi, he was like, "I'm busy. Shut up. I'm busy." I hated that guy. Ooh, I hated him. And so, as a way to get back at his rudeness, I simply just knocked on his door at all hours of the night, requesting to take a shit in his toilet, because my toilet, truthfully, did not work. So, and I was not about to go over to the outhouse that was right next door. I lived on the 3rd floor, so I'd have to walk down a few flights. This pissed him off, which is what I wanted. And I told him, if you don't open that motherfucking door, I'm gonna take a dump right here in front of your door. Ha! How do you like that? And so he opened the door, because who wants a great big pile of shit in front of their door? He didn't argue. And you wouldn't believe what I saw in his place. Practically nothing. I don't know what this guy does for a living to always have to say I'm busy, but his room was empty as fuck. Except for a few, dirty mags every now and then, and a towel, and a lot of other things to support, private masturbation and good so on and so forth. So yeah, I took a shit in his shitter a lot before acquiring my wonderful stage here with my toilet next to my bed and a fridge. Ooh, I love late night sandwiches. Okay, so that's the tour of the stage. For those of you who are curious about much just by looking,